right, I just got the call that the roofing is all cut, ready to go get it. So I rigged up this trailer with the cutoffs of these 6x6s, the posts. This way they can kind of clear the fenders. That's the one thing with when you've got a deck lower. It's good for the height, but it's not good when you want to load something with forklifts or that kind of thing. So I screwed those down, and this way they can drop the roofing right on top, and I can strap it down. I've got it right in the tie down spot, so when I strap it down, it's nice and tight. I was going to bring big techs. It's a little overkill for this, and it's not the biggest parking lot where I'm going either. So all right, I'm going to go get that, and then I am going to try to get some I'm going to try to do a little bit of digging, so I'll get a shot of that as well. But at least I've got the metal, and I'll be able to start on it tomorrow. We got 32 panels for the lean-to and 8 panels for the boathouse, plus a little bit of trim. Welcome back, everyone. Today is Thursday, November 18th, and I just picked up the metal, as you saw. And what I want to do, I only have a couple hours today. It's just about noon. You can see how I dropped the water level earlier when I did this, but I don't know if the beavers are doing this or if it just sediment from or floating objects inside kind of built this up right here. But I noticed that the water level was coming up in here. The water started coming up that little where the coffer dam had a hole in it over there, which it never usually did before. And if you remember, I'm out on the pork chop right now. The water level was way down over there, so it came up about, I would say, 10 inches. So I don't want it to come up, because I need it low to get, as I've talked about. So what I'm going to do, and I think this makes more sense, when the creek rises and the water level comes in, or the water comes in instead of going out, right now you can see it's kind of going out very slowly. It brings this sediment in, and that's how this pork chop, as I call it, got here. So, and I talked about this previously, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the bone off, so to speak, the bottom of the pork chop. I'm going to open this up here so that the water will come in and turn this way. If it builds up a little sediment over on this side, that's fine. I don't want this, I'm not happy about this being all the way out there. So I set a camera up over here to get an angle of it as well. And like I said, I'm going to be digging all that back up this way, and I can use it because this is decent stuff. But I need the water level to get down, because as you can see on this side, it's almost water level. So we don't want that. So I'm going to fill this in. I mean, that's good right now that that's holding, because I'm going to fill that in. So I'm going to go get the excavator, and I'm going to work for a little bit, and I'm going to dig this part up and flip it up over here, and then I can get the excavator out on the actual meat of the pork chop. But you can see, if you remember from previous videos, how much I had dug this out, but it's filling itself back in right in the curve. So I think it'll be better if, like I said, if it turns around and goes out this way. It really won't make any difference. It'll actually slow it down a little bit. And any sediment that occurs here, I can dig it up much easier than I can out there. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. What I am going to do is bring a full bucket up, so at least I have a little more material. Close that up. I can before I break it loose. Thought of this before. can get from here. Still pretty good over here. I don't want to go too much because it'll just run in. You can see it. Yeah, it makes that curve around. So that'll drop it back down and allow me to get out when I want to and not build up any more sediment out there. We don't need it going halfway up the lake. Try to drain out a little bit. I don't want to put too much water up there. Farther out before I cut this. I don't want that ridge to block it up like it did on the other side, but I'll get it when I go out on the pork chop. may have now is getting that camera. Hopefully I can go over here. Sediment out. That's why I'm not taking a full bucket. Okay, here we are. It is 12:39, so only took a little over a half an hour. I got this pretty well graded out so that the water will run over there, run over here, not rut up. As you can see, we're still dropping the level. A lot of water running out. You can watch it make the turn. I think you can see it over there. And water is nice and clean. I'll probably have to dig this little corner out a little bit. I don't want to end up with a pool right here, but I'll let that do what it's going to do. And let's see how, for walking purposes. See, I just dug this up and I can walk across it. I could probably drive across it, the excavator, but I'm not going to do that now. I don't have time. But what I'll end up doing is when I come out here on the pork chop, you can kind of see that there. I should have come a little bit farther. I didn't realize that was as wide as it was. I couldn't reach it, but that's all right for now. This will be the way out, and once I dig this out, this will be free flowing. And like I said, if I get sediment coming in and it builds up this right here, that's no problem. Or if it builds up over there, I mean, I'd like it to be over there, but if it builds up over here, I can easily grab it. So I should have done this a long time ago, but we went to Savannah last week and I stayed in a Holiday Inn Express. It must have made me smarter. Well, that's a joke. I didn't stay. Nothing could make me smarter, and I didn't stay in a Holiday Inn Express, but we did go to Savannah. So you can see the water level's already dropped about 2 inches. Not that that's a lot, but in a half an hour. So this will get back down to where it was, and it'll allow me to get out here because this is good and dry here. So this might be my last video. This, I believe, will come up on Monday. I will not have one on Thursday, so I wish everybody a happy and safe Thanksgiving, and I might be able to get one for Monday, but I probably won't be able to get one up for Monday either. So it might be a week from Thursday that it's up. I might take a little rest from the editing process. So again, I appreciate everybody for watching. Appreciate your family at Thanksgiving time, and I'll catch you on the next one. Here's a shot of it running out. You can see the nice turn it makes. It's flowing pretty good. It's cleared up nice. And there's a look from that direction. So everything is swaled nice, so the rain will run down and not make ruts. I probably could have gone out there today, but like I said, I didn't have time. If I do have time in between to go out there and start flipping that back, I may get the Monday video up after Thanksgiving, but if not, it'll probably be the Thursday. But that'll be the next thing I do. I decided I am going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of the pork chop, which really isn't a pork chop anymore. I don't know what we'll call it. Why don't you put in the comments what you'd like to call it, and then I'll pick the one I like the best, and that's what we'll call it. But that'll be the next thing to go, so it won't be there long, but we can talk about it after it's gone. So all right, I'm gone.